Hey everybody, James Yeager here. So a update on my ALS situation. I do have ALS confirmed by the doctors at Vanderbilt. So now we have done testing on my blood DNA to see what gene I have specifically, so I can advise on treatment. So one of the medicines, there's two main medicines. One was made in the 90s. The newest one from 2005. The one from the 90s will extend your life by 3 months. And I'm like, why would I want to make the worst 3 months of my life into the worst 6 months of my life? I am not sure what I would do on the treatment of this. I probably will decline. Also, while I was here to talk to a pulmonary specialist, how ALS kills you either starts at the bottom, works up, or the top works down. Mine starts at the top. Got my tongue, muscles in my arms, muscles in my chest, and I was working down into my midsection where my diaphragm is. I can only take in about half a breath. So that's what will get me. And so I've been doing my end of life medical preparations, protocols, as well as my wills and things like that, and getting ready for the end of it. Nope, don't cry for me. I've lived probably at least 2, maybe 3 lives in my 52 years. I'm not done yet. I'm not going out that way. Just talk about some other things while we're here. My first video, my haters said it was clickbait to get views. I think not. It's a man, and I had a bunch of amateur diagnoses, like I can't Google. I didn't have 2 years to study it. Everything, home remedies from have you tried this diet to essential oils and all that shit. Some Christians have no listening comprehension. I said don't pray on me. I didn't say don't pray for me. Don't come up to me and stop me and let's pray. That's what I meant. I didn't say you couldn't pray for me. I didn't ask you not to pray for me. Amazing how many people tried to out-sick me. Like, oh, yeah, you got that? Well, I have this. I mean, make your own channel, jackass. A lot of people think that I don't have a filter. I did have a filter. The shit you heard is what came out. I no longer have a filter. And I no longer have time in my life for people that don't help me. So if you've never taken a class, I don't have time for you. If you're on Patreon or YouTube or Liberty TV, Premium Subscriber, I don't have time for you. People can call me, ask if they want to, but I'm not spending the rest of my life worried about the feelings of people who have leached information from me and never given 1 penny back. So if you don't like that, fuck off. If you think I care, fuck off. Another thing is the people that told me, oh, I know somebody had ALS. Let me tell you how horribly they died. Why would you do that? It's crazy. Then there are a bunch of people that I don't even know, some of them, making videos about my ALS that don't know me, never take a class, didn't ask to interview me, just made a video. That's clickbait. That they don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. If there's another pack your bags scenario, guys, you guys are gonna have to do that. I ain't gonna be there, so figure out who's gonna do that. My haters, oh my god, there are a bunch of people, not a bunch, a handful of people said, I'm glad couldn't have happened to a nicer guy, stuff like that. One guy said, I'll be glad to see you in a wheelchair. They love hearing my speech degrade so I can't talk. And those people, like, I know people at Anonymous. I know like fucking top shelf nerds. Any one of you guys, I could have had you. I could have doxed you. I could put your name, email, phone number, address online, no matter where you are in the world, and somebody would find you and beat the fuck out of you. I don't do that. But you're lucky. Don't push it. Then the guy said, well, we all gotta die of something. Let's see how you handle the news of your mortality. Let's see if you have that carefree attitude. Let's see if you handle it as well as I do. So I made a top 10 list of great things about ALS. And tell me I don't have a sense of humor. Number 10, the doctor told me I can't lose any more weight, so I have to eat high calorie foods. I said, Doc, she was telling me that for supper I can have ice cream and French toast. She said, yep, all right, I'm in. Like on the movies, if there's a scene, something happens, like, and with a bunch of my guys, and like somebody has to stay behind to push the button to the bomb and they're gonna die, I'll do it, but I'm gonna make everybody draw straws first just to act like I'm not. 10, 8, avocados look at me like, damn dude, you ain't gonna make it. I can still beat John Lovell arm wrestling at number 7. 6, I don't have to return shopping carts anymore, but I still do. I have a legitimate reason to wear Crocs, but I still don't. I am no longer asked to make impromptu speeches. No one asks you to help move anymore if you have ALS. I get constant compliments on my weight loss. I've lost 35 pounds of muscle in about 8 months. And the number one great thing about ALS is everything I own has a lifetime warranty. Alright, one last thing. One last item here. I'm doing a FUN fundraiser, and I'm trying to get personally debt free before I kick the bucket, and I have a bucket list of a few things I want to do, and I want to be able to take off work and go do them. If you want to throw me a buck, you can join the YouTube channel or Patreon, or several bucks by doing that. But below is a link to some things you might think are fun. They're supposed to be fun. Like one of them is best 2 out of 3 force on force against me in the shoot house. Things like that. My alumni, they're coming for alumni weekend. We can do a bunch of that stuff. Like getting drunk with me. I might actually talk about it, but I don't drink. But if you want to pay some moolah, you can get drunk with me or have a shot with me or something like that. But I want you to check that out. See if you want to throw me a bone. I got a few fun things I want to do for our croak. If you want to help me out with that, that'd be great. and I assure you, I have turned the operation of this company over to my people. My daughters are working hard out there. They're relatively new additions, and things are going to be fine here. The curriculum runs the show here, not me, the curriculum. We have the best curriculum in the industry that will continue to evolve and improve. And so don't lose faith in tactical response just because I'm not here. I promise thousands of people watching have trained here and have never met me. I have nothing but good things to say. I sincerely appreciate everyone's care, all the wonderful things you guys have said and done for me. You're great folks. Remember, your responsibility to be ready for the fire never ends.